Hi, dear friends. This is Wasiman. I'm so happy to be here today. It has been a long time I didn't make a video, so I'm starting this week. And I wanted to share with you some thoughts I'm having about the PHOLARCHOS tarot that is in my shop, wasimagic.com. I've been meeting with this deck since I talked with Carmen Sorrenti on this channel, and you can find her interview below. She made an interview also with Kasia from Tarot Map. I will link also below, and she offers some workshops in our school. So I took the time really to discover her deck from my own point of view, own experience in it in a personal way, because I have received a lot of decks recently, as I sell tarot decks, and I don't get the time to spend, with each of them. But this one felt really special for me, and it came in a special time, transformative time. So the first thing I like to do when I explore the deck is to see the different beings that are present in the deck. What I mean by beings, I mean animals, plants, trees, persons, deities, angels, or because they talk about the spirit of the deck. They talk about the mission or the message that the deck is carrying for me. So the first animal I have seen a lot in this deck. I mean, check the number of the cards we can find in this deck that talk about birds and that are depicting birds. I find it quite interesting because when I compare it with other animals, it's like, check the difference. So this deck has a lot of animals. You can find serpents, you'll find animals from the ocean, horses. Anyway, you will find a lot of animals. So I wanted to show you and to share with you these animals that we can find and also what they mean regarding the deck from a personal perspective. So when I see the cards for the birds, we will find them in many suits. So you can find them in the wings. You'll find some birds here. Coral. So let's separate them on suits. King of Wands. The Devil has the peacock here. The Hierophant, another major card. Another major card that has also the Owl, the Magician. The Death has birds also. The Sun. Again, here we have the wings, have Justice, wings also. We have the Dreamer of Wings that has also birds, which is normal. We have the Empress, the wings again, and wings. So, okay, we see that the birds are really present a lot in the major cards, which is really interesting. So the birds here, they represent the air. So let us see what Carmen says about the suits of wings. Okay, so wings, we are talking about communication, mind. We are talking about reflection, invention, potential. We are talking about new ideas and wisdom. So if I see these cards, we can talk about birds that birds are representing all these concepts of wisdom, ideas, conception, inspiration, creativity. So what is the link of birds? Okay, we understand why they are in wings, but what is the meaning of their presence in the major cards? We can say, for example, that the Empress, let me see, where is the bird here? Okay, so we have the Empress here, and it is the hummingbird. If I see it very well, it's the hummingbird. And we can, from shamanic perspective, we can think about the hummingbird as touching or going to look for the sweetness of life. It can be a bird that moves really quickly. It can be it's a very strong bird. I mean, it can go really, really high very, very quickly. So we can talk about going quick, maintaining that lightness to travel. There are many things related to the hummingbird. So what's the link between the hummingbird, or the birds in general, and the empress? We can think about it as maybe the empress, she, like every mother, and I like the idea of having her breast here with the roses. She helps us to touch the richness of the concept, or the archetype of the mother, touching her love, touching and talking about love. I have that name, security. This word, security. And when we feel secure, we are able to enjoy the beauty that is around us. For example, during your daily life, when you are always busy and thinking about, okay, I need to make money, I need to take care of my health, I need to take care of my family, and all this, many preoccupations that prevent us from seeing the beauty that is around us. So security is really an important concept for me, and that's what this bird is coming. It's like it's speaking to the empress, and she is willing to listen to the bird. She has the time, she has the presence, and she's making herself available to hear the messages. Something really interesting about the birds, most of them, if I remember, are really present in or around the head. So again, we are around that concept of mind, inspiration. So it's really interesting regarding that. Here we have the justice, and we see a bird in a different state. So we can, and it's in the hand. I don't know if it's. I don't feel it's in her hand, but in justice, I feel that it's like we don't know if this bird is living or not. Is it the past? Is it the future? It's screaming, and there is a being in the card here, if you see it very well. So I wonder if this bird, I feel like sadness in this card, in this justice card, and it might show us, for example, that getting justice done or respecting justice will have an impact. This impact can be sad sometimes, when you follow your own rules and values. Sometimes it makes you cut with some people that you love, or sometimes getting away from something. It's like a choice. Yeah, justice is about choice, and that choice has an impact on our lives. The impact can, for long term, maybe bring something good, but it can also bring sadness, and sometimes we need to deal with that, and we need to accept that the choice we are making will bring sadness to us and to others, but it is the most righteous for us. Let me see what Carmen says about justice here, and why is the bird here. So she says, careful honing of winged thought. There are patterns to weave along the nerve cells, soul grammar to consider. She hears what's far away and learns to translate it into words so she may use it on the squalls. The talking raven is handmade with care and copper wiring, feathers styled in the shades of spring nights as bridge to the imaginal. Her own mind learns to think for itself, original, eloquent, and true. It's beautiful. So again, here we are talking about creating, maybe respecting our own thoughts, respecting our own values, which is really interesting. So it is close to the hand. Here we have the sun, we have the blackbird, I love this bird. I find it all the time. I mean, I see it every day in a way. So in the sun, which is interesting because in the sun, we are waiting for something that is sunny, that is bright, but we have the black sun with the black bird here. The black bird sometimes it's related to putting limits to others, bringing us more to be close to our own way of being and other things. But seeing it here as close, I don't know why. It's like I see here as the solar plexus chakra. It's present in this area, and it's talking really about that power. The sun, it's our inner sun. The solar plexus chakra is our inner sun, and the bird is present here. So quickly, I don't think I will make all the cards, but just to show you what you can do with the cards to discover them and see the animals and their roles here. Okay, so we have the Hierophant. And where is the sun? Okay, I got it here. Okay, so take your song to Apollo, for he is the essence of the light. This is how the story goes. He was born on Delos, an island aptly named the Unconcealed One. It used to be a barren birch with no name and no fixed places. A wanderer in the stormy, windy waves till the birth. In the inner heart lies the gold, and we have learned to conceal it. Make Delos his a quest encouraging you to find the hidden elixir, the unconcealed one. It surges you upwards into the elated world, now bright with substance. Give yourself to the inner marriage, whatever you do in this life. Find your essence and be true to it. This is really lovely. And for me, again, it speaks again about this solar plexus and given power to an idea, given power to an inspiration we have, and being true to it. It's really, for me, talking a lot about empowering. Again, here we have the death, and we see a lot of birds. I wonder if these are birds. I need to check, but we feel like there is a limitation. There is a circle around this being, which doesn't allow us to touch it, but a contact is made, and that is a traveling. We are traveling to another dimension. We are getting to a new way or new consciousness, new way of expressing our consciousness or the divinity in us. And birds here, they might be the companion ones. Again, they are present in the sky. And you continue and you look at the guidebook, what it means. Here we are seeing birds. Okay, so we have a bird here, and we have another one here in the Magician, being present, and here on the head. So we have three birds in here, and again we are talking the way they are being present this way, that we have three birds. The Magician is about creation, is about manifesting, the number three. It's also about bringing things together. We are talking about bringing things together. Is interesting. Here we have two cups, and it's really interesting, this card, that we are having birds in the waiting. So it's like looking up, it's waiting. We have another bird here on the ear side, it's whispering, and another one that is on the heads, like the idea is not getting there yet. Something like that, The Magician. Quickly, I'm interested by the Magician. See, okay, so we have the male and female around here. The male head drinks from the wolf and her moon, while the female head sips the dragon and his son. The opposites unite. We are talking here about stones, waves, roots will do the same if you can perceive the echo. Beautiful, but we don't talk about perceive. Another one, the moon, the owls, and the Hierophant. We have the phoenix. I wonder if it's the phoenix, but for me it looks like it. Let me know if you see the peacock here. I find this card really interesting and wonder if you can find a meaning for it that speaks to you. The wings, again, the birds, seeing what they are and what they mean. All right, so I would put again these cards together because I have other animals to show you, but it's a very interesting exercise to make. Okay, which ones? Oh yeah, let's talk about serpents. Serpents are present in this deck also. You will find some cards. We have the Judgment card. We see also a fox. We have the 10 of Corals, Sparks. We have the Fool. We have the Queen of Sparks. Serpents here, we know that serpents are related to many many significations, and it's a symbol of many things, among them life. It's the transformation, it's sometimes the DNA, etc. So the fact that seeing it here, it's really something interesting to see that there are different forms of snakes. It's not just one type of snake. See, we have a snake here and a snake here. So let's do the same exercise and see what it means for the Fool, for example. The unconscious speaks in dreams and within the terrain. It's interesting because the snake is, sometimes you do not hear it, you do not see when it is coming. You will follow your dream guide across the tracks. You sit unsuspectingly under the white pine as the snake slips into your ear. Okay, so ear, we are again in that whispering thing. We are hearing something. The vital force, whose knowledge is unsurpassed, takes you through the varied inns of consciousness. This, your pilgrimage to life, where will vision and swift feet take you? And something is coming. It's like being beaten by the snake offers us a new life. We have the snake here in Judgment. We have it here again in 5 of Sparks. We didn't see for the minors. Let's do the exercise of seeing for the minors. So Sparks, 5 of Sparks here. The fire will use your body as an alembic, contain the kindling of great heat. Let it change you. This forging takes you to fertile territory where your creative children can be born. This is beautiful. Okay, so here we are talking about being in the creation. It's about this is really something interesting. If you see, we have other animals too that come with it, but it's something really interesting to talk about the energy force. We're talking about fire. We are talking about something that is unconscious and instinctive in a way. Okay, so here are the snakes. The next ones, we have dragons. Dragons are present in 3 cards, and maybe we can relate them. See, they are in sparks, so we are again in that fiery energy. So snakes and dragons are present in the fire energy. We see them here, we see them on the head, and we see them here again. We have other beings. The next ones I wanted to show you is the word of the ocean or the waters, and the mixed. It's like animals in this deck. Oh my god, already 18 minutes. Okay, the beings in this deck, we feel that shape-shifting ability we talk about in shamanism, being able to embrace the energy of an animal or totem animal. And we see it a lot in this deck, beings or humans that are shifting, many beings at the same time. So this ability that we see it's like we feel that movement of shape-shifting. We feel that movement of belonging to. When you shape-shift, for example, to a dolphin or to another being, you feel that you are a dolphin and the dolphin feels you. So there is a merging thing that happens. And this talks also about the ability to the ability of this deck to get through our limitation, our mind limitation, and brings us in contact or put us in contact with something that goes beyond what we know. And it's really interesting because the name is dream work, and the name of the next the last workshop we did is dream work. And this is the goal of this deck, in my opinion, is to get through our mind limitation and embrace really these unconscious parts, these natural powers we have to shape shifts to anything we want, because we are already part of these things we shape into. We are serpents, we are dragons, we are waters, we are dolphins, we are stones, we are all this. It's already in our genes, and our cells memory have this knowledge. So shape shifting in this way becomes so easy. And it allows us to have these powers to know more, to know not with our mind, but it's like a deeper knowledge. It belongs to ourselves, it belongs to our story as a human and as part of all these beings. Quickly, because I see time is passing. Okay, we have other beings here. You can find wolves, you can find foxes again. You will find also horses. Horses are present in some cards. And even they are riding us, seeing this card, beautiful card, or either we are riding on them. But they are always, we see a serpent here. They are always present. I feel them present as a companion, as a companion, as a driving force, as in Ace of Sparks. So it would be interesting to see what is their message. And I'm inviting you to do this exercise, because you will get, a tarot deck for me is a way to connect also, not just to this deck, to the creator, but also to all the beings that are being shown. You can even, meditate. I talked about that in one of the videos about shamanism and tarot. You can meditate on one card and connect with the being. I mean, if you see this card and you connect with it, it's beautiful. The Queen of Corals. We're talking about water, but why is this being here? What is his message? What wisdom is he bringing to us regarding our emotions? And when you see this woman and connect with her, you can connect with her through her eyes, can connect through the sparks you find. And there is that every card allows us, it's a door. You open this door and you connect to your deep archetypes, deeper knowledge, and see how it speaks to you. So I feel this deck would be really interesting to, again, you see this mixing the human animal world. This deck, this card is really beautiful. I love it. I really love it. And see the clarity of this flower here. So the Queen of Sparks, all the queens are beautiful. So connecting with every card for meditative work would be really, really interesting and deep. I feel it like it would be really deep. So you will find also other beings. I invite you to connect with them through the deck and see what is their message. Okay, I will stop for now. I didn't want for this video to be long, but just to give you this invitation, to connect with this deck, with the animals that are present in the deck. I will leave the link of this tarot deck just below, because I have received the new decks, because we were out of stock. So now I have received new copies, and you can order your copy and you get it within around 2 weeks around the world, 2 to 3 weeks, depending where you are. So thank you for watching. Please like the video, share with me what you have thought, what you have discovered, any thoughts about this exploration of animals through this tarot deck. And talk to you soon. Bye-bye.